All right. We gonna do something. All right, this is 41 Sports Talk Radio, 41radionetwork.com. We are in the house, live and direct.
Yes,
We're
sir.
at
Brick House Lounge.
Brick House Lounge.
Brick House Lounge.
Our new location.
We're at Brick House Lounge. This is our first show here. We're going to be doing this every Tuesday from 7 to 10. And this is our first show. I'm to my right. I'm sitting next to Professor. You know, we mixing things up around here.
I do understand that.
Yeah, the security don't want to sit next to me.
It's all
Yeah, I
good.
needed him way
It's
down
all
there.
good.
Yeah, so I got to go way over here. Next to me is an old friend. You know how we do when friends take over the show?
Yeah, I remember that segment.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, the segment, we're going to bring that back for this first time right here. And we got Eric McCoy.
What's up, man? Hey,
How you doing?
I'm good, man. Appreciate you inviting me out here, man.
We'll deal with the friendship later. I got to run through.
Okay, all right.
To my next right, to my immediate right is he's now a permanent fixture on the show. He is the substitute.
Substitute.
Hello, everybody.
What's happening? Do we call you the substitute? Can we go ahead and bring you on as a full-time teacher?
Well, we already have a professor.
That's true.
Well, yeah, okay. And then to my last immediate right, she is always the lovely security.
What's up?
We can't never hear you.
What's up,
There we
family?
go. There we go.
All right, so you know how we
Y'all
do.
can't hear me.
How was your weekend?
Mine,
Yeah.
it was great.
What'd you do?
We had a family reunion, but I'm gonna let you talk about it because I got sick.
Okay.
But my granddaughter came in town and blessed me with her beautiful voice.
Yes, she did. She taught us the song.
She taught us doe, a deer, a female deer. I mean, that is ingrained in my brain.
All right.
She sang it about 15
About
times
1,200
in
times,
one
yeah.
night.
Yep. All right. To my security. I mean, not security, but I'm getting the names mixed up already.
Substitute.
The substitute.
My gosh.
Hey, old age. How's your weekend, man?
It was good. It was different than the normal weekend. It wasn't that big old hanging out with the family. I just watched a lot of college football.
Oh yeah, we got to talk
Yeah,
about.
I've been hearing them
college
talk about that a while ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
baby.
Yeah, I know, right?
football. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna talk about OU too.
That's
No,
why
no, we're gonna
Montez
talk
can
about
sit
Texas
next to
first.
me. He's a Sona.
We're gonna talk about Texas first.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
we're gonna talk about OU first.
Oh, yeah. We got to talk about that debacle.
That
All right,
debacle.
Eric, what's going on with you?
Hey, man, not much, man. Just trying to keep it going. That's about it, man.
How's your weekend?
It was wonderful, man. It was football all weekend, so you can't complain about that.
Okay. All right, so since we're on you, we on Friends Take Over. We've been friends for
Long time, man. What, about third grade?
second or third grade.
Second, third grade, man.
Yep, back in the Daniel Webster days.
Yeah, them Wildcats.
Yeah, they were we're Wildcats.
Them
Yeah,
Wildcats.
that gold and white, right?
Yes, sir.
And then we back up again
Right.
at Duncanville.
Duncanville. Yeah.
Yeah, at Duncanville. Caught right back up again at Duncanville.
That was different than Daniel Webster.
Yeah, a lot different. It was a lot different, but those were good times though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we was talking about some of our old classmates. You know, one of the ones I was kind of afraid of. We talked about Valerie.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
she was taller than everybody in the class.
Yeah.
Valerie was about
And
like
the teachers.
And the teachers. Yeah, Valerie was like 6'10" or something like that.
Oh man, I would love to see how tall she is now.
Yeah, because she was in the third and fourth grade that tall.
Yeah, it's taller than the teachers.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So
And didn't mind pushing her weight around.
Sure
either.
did. Sure
At
did.
all.
And did it often.
Yeah, we were friends though. I made sure I was friends.
You see, I tried to do the same thing. You know, I didn't have that many friends in elementary because everybody, I was a small guy.
Yeah.
So everybody wants to pick on the small guy.
Man, you gotta. Hey, you got.
That's all right. I made it.
All you gotta do is fight. That's up.
Yeah,
You ain't had no choice.
You had to do it.
Just had to do it.
You had to do it. Okay, so we'll dig back into that a little bit more. Professor,
Yes, sir.
you say football all weekend.
Yes. Football all weekend, starting with college, and then, of course, family time, as usual.
Yeah.
Yes,
Nothing wrong with
sir.
Family time. Nothing wrong with
Yes,
family
sir.
time. And then we had a family reunion Saturday.
This past
This
Saturday?
past Saturday, yeah.
Okay.
So it was some good. We had a good time. We saw a lot of my cousins. My aunt who's 80 years old. She was able to come out and play dominoes like she's 50 years old. So that was some good time. So it was just good time had by all.
Okay.
I want to go over some headline news.
Okay. Let's get right to
Let's
it.
get to some news. Okay, so
Let's dig.
Vanderbilt. Well, the Falcons offensive coordinator is putting this last year behind him. He says he's going to have a better this year than he did last year.
The Falcons coordinator?
Uh-huh.
Coordinator.
Yeah,
Offensive.
offense coordinator. Yeah.
Okay.
Tiger Woods returns to the Ryder Cup.
Of course.
He's in the wild card.
He's
he's a wild card.
So he's in the running.
Yeah.
Okay.
And isn't that where him and Phil Mickelson is supposed to have their little tournament?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, their little $1 million tournament.
And they've been going at it for years. So
Years.
Yes. Yeah, that ain't shocking.
Jared Goff did not play any preseason games, so he's excited about getting into the game.
But neither did Todd Gurley. Neither did the offensive unit.
Of the Rams.
That's the way McVay wanted it, and his starting defensive unit only played seven snaps the whole preseason.
Oh wow.
That's just the way he wanted it.
There's a lot of missed tackles in that first game.
It's going to look like preseason, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got the Kaepernick. I know if you haven't heard, if you've been under a rock, then shame on you. But Kaepernick has been paid by Nike for quite some time now.
Yes.
And so
That's why he ain't tripping.
that's why he ain't tripping.
He's chilling.
But I mean, there's so many different sides to that coin.
Man.
I mean, you got folks out there burning up their Nike stuff.
Ain't
Man.
that?
I mean, I'm sorry,
Stupid.
Nike's fine because you'd already paid for it.
Exactly. You dumb.
So,
You dumb.
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing. What you thinking?
Well, I'm pretty sure Nike have had their meetings. They have had their groups. They have had their talks. They had this plan all along.
Yes.
They mapped this out.
Yes.
They had it forecasted. They talked about how much money we're gonna lose, or we gonna gain anything. Trust me.
Oh, they
Yeah,
knew what
they
they
knew
were
what
doing.
they were doing.
They knew what
All
they
the
were doing.
backlash. That
Yeah,
would
they
come
knew
their
what
way.
they were doing.
They will
know
prepare
the
for
community
this.
that support them is the ones that spending the most money on them anyway.
Right.
Yeah, because we are,
right.
we don't have to have money and we'll still go buy some shoes.
Right.
It could be our last dollar. We're gonna go buy some shoes.
Yep.
And that's what the banking on.
All Nike wanted,
As long
they
as they
wanted
got
the right
Jordans.
time to present this, and I think it's a great time right before the NFL season starts.
It's called marketing.
Boy.
And they knew
Strategic
exactly what they were doing.
Strategic.
And I think,
Yeah.
and I said this on my post, I think by what Nike has done with Kaepernick puts pressure on the NFL because who make their jerseys?
Well, I'll go over that too because
Nike.
Well, I'll go over that because the NFL has always got things already in place to deal with that whole situation about they say the NFL they got issues raised by Kaepernick. It deserves attention. So what they did was they put together a collusion complaint, and they also put together they have I'm trying to read through it real quick. They have a social justice initiative making impact. So the NFL has a social justice initiative already. They're putting that together now.
Well, that's fine, and I think by what we saw yesterday, what came out yesterday, to me in layman's terms, is putting pressure on the NFL to end its collusion with Kaepernick. That's just how I look at
But
it.
here's the deal, though. Okay, I got that. But who's going to pick up a quarterback that has not been playing for almost 2 years now?
I don't think it's
That's
really.
Yeah.
That's besides the point.
I mean, so what do you do? Do you tell
I think
Kaepernick I'm sorry, and then you let it go?
No, I think this what we saw yesterday with Nike and Kaepernick puts everything back in perspective of why Kaepernick was kneeling.
Okay.
It's putting everything back in perspective.
And the NFL has addressed that. They have addressed that now.
Well, they have addressed it, but they still don't have no anthem policy yet. They have
No,
to
no,
bring
there's
it
no, because it has nothing to do with the anthem. See,
Well, I know that,
well,
but
and
that's
part
of the issue.
And that's what the
kind of
NFL
got out of the way with Kaepernick's perspective.
But that's what the
in first
NFL
place.
is coming back to. What it really has something to do with. It has
Right.
everything to do with issues about, and what they say, education and economic advancement, police and community relations, and criminal justice reform.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's going. It goes back to that, and the NFL is putting together things that deals with that. So now, do we have to kneel again? Do we have to continue to kneel when the NFL has recognized it?
I think we could have stopped kneeling a
Long time ago, because the awareness has been brought about. The NFL has recognized. The problem is this right here: the NFL cannot change legal policy. The NFL can't change what the police officers do. The NFL can't change what the judges do. The NFL can't change anything that he was kneeling for. They can't do. They can't change none of that. They have no power to change that.
Or what our president says.
Yeah. The thing,
Right.
the thing y'all gotta is look how when Nike did it, look at the time. Is now the NFL has decided not to talk about it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's when you bring it back up.
You bring it back
Because
up.
that now the owners can't talk about it, can't nobody. So it's only one voice being heard.
The NFL.
If you right there.
But I still go back to what can they do to stop police brutality?
Money.
No, I mean they can put money to where? Who they gonna give it to?
Well, you have to go back to how the same way the lobbyists work. Put your money the way
Go get your lobbyists,
the
put it
way
in
the
the
oil
lobbyists.
people and all them go pay. Then we need Nike and we need all these other people that's supported through the NFL to go use that same money to make the changes that we need. Even though we're not going to see that, but I'm just saying that's the way it should be used. It's the same way they use to get their policies out. That
And I think what they should do is lay on these players or something like that. Say, hey, you guys need to go vote the DAs in office. Who you want in office? You need to go get the police chiefs. Who you want in? You need to put those people in office. If we start putting together a reform that has you on Tuesdays going out to vote, then you're going to vote the people in that's going to help us with this criminal justice reform, or vote the people in that's going to help with this police and community relations. And that may be one of the things that they're putting together, and they're acknowledging that because of Kaepernick's, because of what he did, it deserves the attention. So they've acknowledged that. So my question is, I go back to, do you still need to kneel?
I think we should have stopped because again, it's so many different narratives and people are kneeling for so many different reasons. Everybody think once you see somebody kneel or hold up the black fist or something, it's all for the same thing that Kaepernick is doing. But
No.
if you listen to him, like Jenkins got something different, another player over here got something
Everybody got
different.
something different.
And
Yeah.
so what they really trying to do is getting lost because it's all being lumped up
It's being
with Kaepernick kneeling, and that's the face of whatever issue when we got so many other issues to deal with.
I agree.
Right.
I agree.
Right.
We're gonna get back into that issue because there's so much other things we can talk about with that.
Of course, when they're dealing with Kaepernick, you will go all night long with that.
Yeah, you sure can. But let me get to some birthdays. We got the segment we do birthdays.
Okay, so we got birthdays.
Yeah, birthdays. Beyonce.
Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Dude, you got me on that one.
She's close to my age.
33. I'm just guessing.
That's too young. That's too young.
She's 36 or 37.
Yep.
You got to pick one or the other.
Okay, I'm gonna say 36.
Okay. Martez.
I'll go 37.
38.
All right, 37 it is.
All right.
Y'all let Martez come here 2 weeks in a row.
I gave him the
Somebody
second
else first before I
Slay
get
on his
to it.
birthday. Damian Wayans.
Damon
Damon.
Wayans.
Damon Wayans.
Damon.
The daddy or the son?
Huh?
Are there two Damon Wayans?
No.
Yeah, it's junior, senior.
Oh, that
Oh,
sure
really?
is. You're right. I forgot about that.
We talking about the bald-headed guy.
This got to be
They
Junior.
both bald
They
headed.
both bald.
Oh, my wife and kids.
Okay, I got you.
I'm going to say he
he's
is.
got
One on in living color.
I said he about 55. I
Say
said-
you finna go deep.
50.
Yeah, I was finna, because I gave him 37.
Yeah, you ain't finna give him
I
that.
was already gonna say 37.
I'm going to say 56.
60.
Oh,
53.
58.
Okay.
He's 58.
We wasn't that far off.
Y'all circling the wagons.
Living color.
Yeah.
Man.
And then tomorrow, Michael Keaton.
Ooh,
Michael
Batman?
Keaton.
Batman.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Mom. Remember Mr. Mom?
Mr. Mom, yeah.
Michael Keaton, I'm gonna say he's 67.
Oh, Michael
Maybe.
Keaton.
67.
I'm gonna give him 63.
68.
64.
Martez slaying again, 68.
Ah.
But I think he's waiting for y'all to answer. so he can jump in with his.
We got to get you to the fair, man.
Exactly.
Win a prize.
Exactly. So coming up next, I want to get into the college experience.
Yes.
College football.
Yeah, so we got
Okay.
we got the AP polls out. You know, the
Yes.
second week of AP polls are out, so we're going to go down and figure out how do they get this stuff wrong all the time in AP poll.
Because ain't nobody perfect.
Because
We're all human.
no, I think they got it wrong.
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 Really?
Yeah. I think they got it wrong.
All right.
All right, so when we come back, we'll get into the AP poll, college AP polls. We also got to talk about this NFL. The season's coming up. We got to do our overall predictions.
Mm-hmm.
Who's coming out of what division?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we've got to do our Cowboy predictions. We've done it before, but I want to give you guys time to marinate on what you still think is still good today, or has anything changed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we got to get into
I have a special edition. Don't forget that.
yes, four quarters. We have a special edition of four quarters.
Yes.
Four quarters is
First
back, and
season.
four
I
quarters
love four
stay
quarters.
until the rest of the season.
That's right.
We keep that going, okay? And then what we want to do is, Martez, we got to give you a special section.
All right.
All right.
Oh, it's gonna be college football. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Okay. Well, if that's what that is, and that's what that is. That's
I know he going with that. Sooner Boomer.
that's the subject.
Whoa.
Hey.
That was wrong.
Get it
Boomer
right.
Sooner.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
There we go.
I like Sooner
Boomer
Boomer.
Sooners. Look at all these Boomer Sooners on here. It's about 3 Boomer Sooners on our comments.
Okay.
Right.
Boomer Sooners, Sooner Nation in the
Sooner
house.
Yeah, don't do that.
We got one little Texas person in here.
All right, so
gotta
we're
put up her
going to take a
longhorns.
quick break. When we come back, we'll get into college football madness. This
All
is
right.
411 Sports Talk
Yes.
Radio, 4radionetwork.com, sitting here at Brick House Lounge.
House Lounge.
Yes, if you guys are online, you can come on down. This is going to be every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Come on out, hang out with us. I'll have a mic ready for you to jump on
That's
Professor.
a must.
Yeah.
Now to jump on you.
No, I'm
Everybody always fighting with you.
I'm good
Nobody
to go.
can
Cause
do
your
it with the
name Benchwarmer.
professor.
Yeah, they always losing, but
They
you know.
gonna do it
come on
with the
down.
Benchwarmer.
So here we at Brick House Lounge, 41 Sports Talk Radio on foreignradionetwork.com. We will be right back.
Let's roll.
Let's do it.
All right. We're back. 41 Sports Talk Radio, 4RadioNetwork.com. Now let's get into the. Can you hear now? You can't hear now? Can you hear me now? Good. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? You can hear me now? You can hear me now? Why we gotta keep going up? Can you hear me now? You can hear me now? Good. I feel like the Verizon commercial. Okay, so we got to get into college football. The AD poll is out. No, because I got a problem. I got a problem where I have a problem with how they rank born Sooners. Yes.
Hush.
Yes.
Stop hating.
Now,
I have an issue with the ranking. Period.
I'm gonna give you a disclaimer right now. Be careful because you have two Sooners.
That's why they on that. That's why they on that other end.
Not only do you have two Sooners
They're
in the
there for a
house,
reason.
you got
Not
Sooners
one, but two.
watching.
So I'm just gonna give you that disclaimer right now.
They're there
I'm
for
just
a
giving
reason.
you a fair warning.
Okay.
I know your name is the Benchwarmer, but
you know, I gotta.
You
must be
also have
warned.
Sooners that are watching.
I have a
and making
beeline.
comments.
I got a beeline to the door.
Don't make me have them come up here.
If there's a problem, I got a beeline to the door.
Y'all hear me?
Let me tell
Calling all Sooner Nation.
Let me tell you what my issue is with the ranking, the way they do the ranking.
Okay.
So they got Alabama 1. All right.
I'm not gonna argue with that.
I'm not gonna argue with that. At
Okay.
all.
Yeah, please don't.
At all. They got Clemson 2.
Okay.
Okay. Who did Clemson play? Furham or something like that?
Who?
Furman or something like that? Who the
Mhm.
heck is that? It's a trash game. you have there are better games out there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and they still keep the number 2 ranking.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that because it's a trash game. But you got a Notre Dame who beats a Michigan, and they're both ranked, and they don't even move up to the chart.
But everybody has trash games.
No, but
Everybody has trash
that,
games
but,
on
but
the
that,
schedule.
that Notre Dame Michigan was not a trash game.
No, I'm saying on the schedule. At some point, you're
Exactly.
gonna play an opponent
So-
that
so-
you haven't
so
heard
you're-
of.
shouldn't you-
That's with everybody.
Shouldn't your ranking be based off of? I mean, Clemson should have killed Furman, and they did. And they did, but they should not be ranked as high when you got other teams that are ranked that are playing. They're playing teams that are actually ranked,
Right.
like Notre Dame and Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Both were ranked, and Notre Dame beats Michigan, and Notre Dame didn't move.
Because they're both two mediocre teams.
Right.
But you play so you're saying a top team and who plays a trash team still keeps his ranking?
Let me tell you something. Put Notre Dame on the field with Clemson.
Let
me tell you something. I'm tell you right now, that's not going to end well for Notre Dame. I promise you that.
No, it might end a little
either
bit.
one of them.
It might end a little bit better than it did Furham. Furham. Where is Furham?
Maybe
I
10 points.
I never heard of
That's the
school,
first time I
so
ever heard it.
I never heard of
Where's Furham?
I've heard of Fordham, but not Furham.
Fordham.
Furham.
No, I never heard of Furham.
You know, Benchwarmer is probably messing that up. It's probably Fordham.
No, it's not Fordham.
It's not Fordham.
It's Furham.
Furham. Never heard of them.
So Georgia's ranked number 3.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I can see that. Ohio State played a mediocre team.
Okay.
And they still keep their 4. Matter of fact, they moved up.
Yeah, well, they played a Power 5 schools, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but
Ohio State beat Oregon State.
Oregon State, yeah, okay. So Oregon
I
State,
think you two
And they
focus
moved up.
on these trash
They moved-
games.
they
You
moved-
focus on
no,
the ranking.
And they moved up. I'm focused on. I'm going.
But you
Ohio
always
State
talking
was 4
about these trash games, so
because I don't.
focus on
We
the
got to
ranking.
eliminate that because you got to remember this. They don't have a preseason. So you kind of need to get
That's
yourself
very-
ready before you run into
I'm
the...
sorry.
very
I'm
true.
sorry. Notre Dame and Michigan didn't have no
Oh,
preseason.
trust me. Have you seen Notre Dame's schedule? They got a couple of Rudy Poos coming.
Well, they take care. They taking care of business now, though. I mean, look, LSU and Miami.
Good game.
Well, LSU.
No, that was.
Well, when
LSU
I say good game, on paper.
On paper.
You saw Miami get exposed.
Yeah. Oh my.
Overrated.
Yeah, exactly.
Rozier get exposed.
Right.
Overrated.
Overrated.
And I'm you to the heart. I'm you to the heart, but
And then who did Oklahoma play?
Careful.
Who did Oklahoma play?
Right. Be
Starts
very
with
careful.
I've given you a
lightly.
disclaimer.
Who did
Big part of
Oklahoma?
Be careful.
Florida Atlantic.
Tread lightly.
Lane Kiffin and Florida Atlantic.
Okay, Florida.
11-3 last year when the Conference USA returned 90% of their team.
See, he posting you up right now.
But Florida Atlantic
He
is
posting
not,
you up
Florida
right
Atlantic-
now.
Okay,
So
why aren't
what's
they
your
ranked?
comeback now?
Why aren't they ranked? Because what you
they're,
just
they're
said.
a non-conference team.
And
They're not a Power 5 team. They never give those teams the benefit of the doubt.
And why? Because they play those play those non-conference games.
Look at
that
the
don't really
spread.
mean nothing.
Look at the spread. It was only 20 points. Everybody thought they would give OU a tougher game than they did. That Lane train didn't look very good in Norman. Didn't look very good in Norman.
slowed down.
OU, I would not have. So OU's ranked 6th. They actually moved up from 7 to 6.
Mhm.
I wouldn't have had them ranked that high.
Why not?
That's because you're a hater.
Yeah, when the season started, they should have been ranked higher.
Over who? Let's see.
They should be in the top 4. They were one of the top 4 playoff teams a year ago until proven otherwise.
So you have-
I'm a believer. The end of the season,
So they should be over Ohio State.
didn't they beat them last year in their house?
Yes, they
Yeah,
did.
they did. Okay, so
Yes,
so
they
you
did.
put them there. What about
Yes, they
Georgia?
did.
Georgia beat us. That order that it's in right
So
now.
you put
I would probably
so you
leave
put
it the same
Alabama
way.
1, Clemson 2, Georgia, and then
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
That's right.
I think that's a bias.
Don't,
Remind me what Wisconsin
How
did
was
to
that?
get-
What
How was
about-
that
what about
biased?
Wisconsin?
What about Wisconsin?
What did they do to get
Come on, man. I can't believe they're in the top 10.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
What did they do?
No, I can't believe Wisconsin top 10 either. Notre Dame should they be the winner? Because Notre Dame started at 12, now they moved up 8 because they beat Michigan.
Notre Dame will be exposed soon. That quarterback's not very good.
He's giving you a fair warning.
Because they beat Michigan,
Robert,
and
I'll
then
tell
you got
Notre Dame
Washington.
ain't gonna stay in the top 10 too long.
Then you got Washington.
Washington's a good football team. That was a good game with them in Auburn.
Yeah,
that was
but
a good physical game.
Yeah,
matched
they
with speed,
they dropped
matched
to 9
everything.
because of Auburn. Because,
That's okay.
Because Auburn is 7 moves up to 9.
If they win out, Washington will be fine. that's one of those
This
good
is why
losses.
you gotta give him the segment.
That was
His own segment for college football because he was posting you up. See, he posting you up. I'm just gonna put it out there.
What are you doing?
See, you weren't ready for that. You weren't ready for that. You came in here big-headed thinking you gonna run the show about college football, and he just posting you up.
We're not listening to Lewis. Let's go.
Be ready.
Let's talk Stanford.
That's why he called it substitute.
Well, Stanford,
Stanford, they're
they
ranked
returned
10.
that the running back, Love, who's a big deal. He didn't have a good first game, but I always like Stanford. They're always solid.
And then I like LSU.
I liked LSU's defense.
LSU gave Miami the business.
I like their defense.
I think Miami was overrated. I think we expected too much of Miami. I don't think they were ready for that. Rozier was, and again, y'all boom soon. I'm the you, all in heart. But
The Ute.
to me, he was overrated last year. He
Right.
choked. He's the reason why they lost that last game.
And that's spoken like an intelligent college fan that loves the school but understands the deficiencies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they didn't bring another
Oklahoma
quarterback in.
fans don't understand their deficiencies.
Please, Benchwarmer. What are
Okay,
their deficiencies?
I got you.
I
Please,
just-
please explain this one to
and
me.
you been hard
I just had to throw that out there.
I got him.
hard-headed.
I got your deficiency.
I had to throw that. I had to throw that there because you lose a Baker Mayfield, and you expect who's your quarterback now? And as a matter of fact, they had a quarterback controversy before they actually chose their quarterback
Not a controversy, a competition.
Okay, and then they finally
Which
chose
is
him
normal.
because they didn't want the other quarterback going back. But he's leaving. The second quarterback's gone. Once he knows, he figured he's not the starter. He's gone.
Austin
What
Kendall,
was that?
he's
What
not
was his
going
name?
anywhere.
He's gone.
He's not going anywhere. Austin Kendall. Kyler Murray is only here for this season. Remember, he signed that deal with the Oakland A's.
Oh, yeah,
So that deal is like for $5 million, and they said you can only play for this season. Kyler Murray believes he can finish the job that Baker Mayfield tried to do last year. That's why he wanted to play this season. He feels like he can lead them to the championship. And so he begged Oakland, let me have this season before I come play for you guys. Oakland said, okay, we drafted you ninth. We think you're that good. We're going to give you that opportunity. There you go. We'll see. I'm not sold on Kyler Murray yet, though.
You're not.
No.
So you like Austin better?
No, I didn't say that. I'm ready. We play UCLA this week. I'm ready for a little
That's
stiffer
Wait.
competition.
Boy,
Is that because UCLA?
Not ranked.
They're not even ranked.
No.
that's
That's
gonna be a
Chip
tough
Kelly.
matchup.
Yeah.
Chip
It's gonna be a tough matchup.
is back in the game now.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, but can he maneuver the offense like he did? Is it gonna be the same
gonna take
type of
some
offense?
time.
It
Same
won't
guy.
be this season. He doesn't have his people in there yet. But give it a few seasons. He'll get that
You
thing
think he'll
rolling.
get back,
Oh,
yeah.
He reminds me of
That's undeniable.
Mike
Right.
Leach.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Leach.
That's
Just
that
give
Red
him a-
Raider offense.
Give him some
oh,
time.
goodness.
It'll be
High
bad.
scoring.
Virginia Tech is number 12.
Okay.
Any questions there? Any problems there?
No, not really. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
What they did to Florida State.
Penn
Is
State.
Florida State that bad?
Who?
Yeah,
They
Florida
really
State is that bad.
Yeah,
What you
they
say?
I
got-
thought they would be a lot more competitive than that.
Penn
It
State.
just-
No, it wasn't. It
Penn
wasn't.
State.
Penn State. That's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sound like
Penn
you
State
said
is
something
13.
else.
They survived Appalachian State.
Yeah, and they should have.
They should have lost.
Yeah.
Appalachian State a giant killer though.
Right, they are. But I think they rated Penn State high because of the quarterback and didn't factor in they lost 8 defensive players
Right.
to the NFL. And if you
That's
just
a
think
blow.
you're going,
Yeah.
you
You're
know,
gonna walk over somebody. You're not doing it.
yeah, that's a lot to lose and come back so highly touted the next season.
Did we ever talk about the Urban Meyer fiasco?
Yes.
That he's out 4 games, and they're gonna put Ohio State with some small. Ohio State is playing a lot of small town teams. That's why I'm suspending 4 games.
Of course.
So they don't necessarily need.
We don't need you
Urban
for-
Meyer right now
for
for
these
these right
guys.
here. Yeah, y'all just take care of business. I'll walk
I
over
bet
here.
if Michigan
is our
was the second game of the
preseason.
season, he would be there.
Oh yeah. And then the whole Maryland thing. Yeah, I know. Maryland just whooped up on Texas, and is Texas going to be as good as? I mean, they're not even. What's going on with Texas?
You said good in Texas?
No. I said, are they gonna be as?
Oh.
I put the word "as" in there.
Texas should have come into the season unranked, and for whatever reason, somebody felt the need to rank
To
them.
rank
The
them,
same
and they-
thing they did a year ago because of the coach.
But he's not showing.
You're not factoring in how they've played the last 4 or 5 years.
And they're only doing that because Coach turned around the Houston program,
Right.
and they figure he's gonna turn around this program here. But you need some time.
That's true.
Well, no, I don't believe that because Texas is a Power 5 powerhouse. It shouldn't take you long to turn that school.
No. You're only a powerhouse if you're winning.
No, they recruit top recruiting classes and rivals every year. It comes down to coaching.
They're losing players to A&M. They're losing top quarterbacks to A&M.
Come on,
A&M
man.
got like
All the
12
quarterbacks in the state of Texas, you can't recruit one that can help you win.
Evidently, you can't.
Man, I have a hard time buying
That's a
that,
problem.
man. I have a hard time
Evidently,
buying
you
that.
can't
That's a
because
problem.
You should be able to.
you should be able to.
You should
but,
be
but
able to.
name,
They not.
name a top quarterback that came out of Texas. Okay, I got Vince Young. I give you that one.
Colt McCoy.
Okay.
He was terrific for Texas. He went to the national title game. I still think they'd have won had he not got injured.
Major Applewhite.
No, don't even say Major Applewhite. No, come on now. Say Major.
Hey, if we really want to go there, Chris Sims.
Chris.
No, not even.
Who's doing what we do now?
No. Yeah, broadcasting. No, Texas. I mean, Texas is more of a running back school. They can bring in some good backs.
They haven't been even the running
They haven't
backs
done
for
that
a
since
while.
Ricky Williams.
That's a long
When they
time.
lost out on Adrian Peterson,
Yeah, it was over after that. Yeah. So you can't recruit running backs.
What about Cedric Benson?
Cedric Benson.
Yeah,
He was pretty doggone good for a Longhorn.
Yeah, in the Longhorn system.
He was pretty good.
But you bring
he
him,
didn't
he
pan
couldn't,
out
he
well in the
couldn't crack
NFL,
Cincinnati.
but he that's his fault. I mean,
his fault.
he started on the good foot with Cincinnati. He just went down. I don't know what happened to him, but